What's up, guys? It is day one of NaNoWriMo 2019. I'm so excited. The day got off to a good start. I got a little bit of a late start, unfortunately, but I got a big chunk of writing time in, so that was very exciting. And I'm up to a little over 2,000 words. So that's where I left my manuscript about an hour ago. And it's almost 1 o'clock now, so I have to go and tackle some emails. As you saw on my calendar blocking, I showed you a little bit of my routine and like how I calendar block it and make time for everything and balance writing and working. So I'm gonna go crush some work tasks now, and I would love to have some extra time later to write more because I didn't really write that much. I feel like I didn't write that much. I wrote over 2,000 words, but I'm on chapter 2. I really want to jump back into that as soon as possible, but I do have to crush some work tasks first. So that's what we're gonna go do right now. Let's talk a little bit about getting distracted. So it's kind of a given that while you're writing this NaNoWriMo, while you're writing anything at any time, you are going to get majorly distracted. Mostly, hopefully, by other external things. People, pets, children, all kinds of things that are going to distract you and interrupt your writing time. Interruptions are so frustrating. We know this as writers, we know it too well. I want to bring a little bit more of the ownership back into the way we look at interruptions, okay? So you might be thinking that if you get interrupted by somebody, it is not your fault. It is not your fault that they are distracting you right now. They are trying to talk to you about something that's not related to your book, and therefore they are taking away your writing. They are robbing you of your writing time, okay? That's a real easy way to look at it. They're robbing me of my writing time. I can't stand how they keep doing this to me and just get kind of angry at them and frustrated. And even if it's not like you're getting angry, in the back of your mind, you're like, I have to get away from this person. I invite you to look at it a little differently. What if every time someone interrupted you and distracted you from what you're working on, it is actually your fault? So how do we avoid distractions then? How do we stop people from interrupting us? Okay, some things you have to deal with when they come up because they are actually time sensitive, like your child hurt themselves or they're hungry and you need to help feed them or something. Whatever it is you do to help take care of children, or you need to take your dog for a walk, or you need to I don't know, help somebody with something. Most of the time though, when people interrupt you, it is not important, it is not urgent, it is not time sensitive. And so it is now your responsibility to tell them, don't interrupt me. Please do not interrupt me. I don't care if you have to put a do not disturb sign on your body. Ask people, tell people what you are doing, when you are doing it. I am writing at this time, please do not disturb me, and tell them when they can disturb you. So you're not just, shoving them away. Tell them, I'm gonna be done writing at 12 o'clock. Can we meet then and talk about whatever is on your mind or whatever you want to talk about? And calendar block in that chunk of time to give this person so that they are not interrupting you. Calendars are very helpful for this purpose. This is why I like calendars so much. This is why this calendar is literally across from me when I'm sleeping at night. Put the thing on your calendar and it will happen. You can even make a collaborative calendar on Google Calendar and be like, I'm inviting you to this calendar where we hang out and there's the block of time where we're gonna hang out today. And guess what? It's not right now because right now I'm writing. It's not rude to tell people this, okay? They need to respect you and your art, and they probably do. They just don't even know what they're doing. Another great way to tell people to stop interrupting you or to tell people when you can talk to them is to be using word sprints. If you're using a word sprint or you're on a word sprint and it's like a 25-minute one or whatever, and you have a certain amount of time left and they interrupt you while you're doing your word sprint, you can just say to them, I have 17 minutes left to this word sprint. I'll talk to you then. See, the sun keeps interrupting me and making me have to turn up my ISO. Turn it down, I mean. But seriously, don't be afraid to tell people that. Tell them, there's 7 minutes left, there's 10 minutes left. In 10 minutes, can I talk to you? And they'll say, yeah, okay, I'll come back. And then hopefully they forget and they don't come back. But if they do, then you have a 5-minute break to talk to them. And even better if you have like a noisy timer that's gonna ring in 5 minutes and then it rings and you're like, oh, time to go back to writing, sorry, conversation over. It's brilliant, it's great, you're welcome. Okay, wow, it is NaNoWriMo day 3, and I'm just shutting off everything in my studio because I am getting ready to leave. Yeah, on this trip. It's kind of a personal trip thing. You'll probably hear about it someday, but I'm not going to tell you what it is or where I'm going right now because I'm secretive like that. But I'm super excited. I love flying and I don't get to do it nearly enough, so that's what today is gonna be. Just tons of flying places, which I love. It's my favorite thing in the world. So yeah, riding on the plane and any chance I get today. Let's go. What's up guys? It is day 4 of NaNoWriMo. I am really excited because I woke up in a completely new place this morning. I'm still not going to tell you what place it is. Some things are just too personal to share on YouTube. I actually wrote quite a bit on the plane yesterday, and that was a first. It was actually like the first time I've written. I've edited books before while flying, but I have never done NaNoWriMo while flying. So that was the first. That was fun. So I don't know when I'm going to be able to write, but hopefully at some point this afternoon. What's up guys? It is day 7 of NaNoWriMo and I haven't written hardly anything in the past couple days because I've been so busy. So right now I'm on my way to Starbucks and gonna smash some words. Is it the 7th or is it the 8th? It's the 8th. Wow, okay, so I have so much to say about Nano and about the book. I didn't write anything today because I was outlining, and you're like, what the heck, Abby? I thought you were done outlining. You outlined in October. Yes, I did, but there's been a change of plans. So yeah, my plane leaves super early. I have to go to bed right now and gonna try to write on the plane. Until then, I need to sleep. Can probably tell, I'm back home. I say as you can probably tell because you just saw some B-roll of snow outside. Yes, it is snowing. We already had a snowstorm in November. Welcome to Vermont. So it is day 12 of NaNoWriMo, and the horrible part is I haven't written anything today. The not horrible part is that I am so excited for my book now. Like, I've made so many changes. I mentioned this before I flew back home, before you saw that B-roll sequence of me flying back home, that I made some big changes, some last minute changes. It's not even, it can't even be considered last minute because I've already been writing the book. It's day freaking 12 of NaNoWriMo. That means NaNoWriMo is almost halfway over. And I'm like completely changing my book idea. So let me explain. I love this book idea. Don't get me wrong. It is awesome. It is really complete by itself and is actually complete how I outlined it in October. But as I was writing it, I felt like it was missing something. And I hate that feeling when you like start to write something and it's like, this just doesn't have the magic I was hoping for. It doesn't feel like super, I can't wait to get back into this. So I started thinking about it a lot, and then I called my sister and discussed it with her because she's my writing buddy, critique partner, and she's brilliant. Hopefully you have somebody in your life that you can discuss things with and bounce ideas off of and ask them for inspiration and ideas and what they think of your story, because that is so valuable. I actually talked about this last NaNoWriMo. This time we were talking and she was like, what if you added a point of view? And I'm like, yes, please. This is insane. Why do I do this to myself? I am literally adding a point of view, basically adding a protagonist after I've already started writing the book. I don't know why I do this to myself. I apparently enjoy being tortured. Now, it's funny that this happened because this happens to me quite a bit, and I'm actually glad that it happened, this NaNoWriMo, because I can talk about it with you guys, because this is actually something that's super important to remember. It's okay to change your story after you outline. It's okay to write this incredibly detailed outline and then realize as you start writing the book, it's missing something. That's okay. That's okay to go back to your outline and re-outline. That's what I did anyway. Or you can just write by the seat of your pants, I guess, if you're a pantser. What I like to do is once I have a new idea, I go back to my outline, I see how it fits in, I rewrite the outline. That's what I did the past couple days. So don't be afraid of that. If something comes up as you're writing this book and you're like, this would make it even better, but that means I have to go change things. How annoying. Yes, it's kind of annoying for a minute or two, but trust me when I say that it is so worth it in the end. Big, sudden, last-minute changes to your book can be really frightening, but they can also be amazing. And that's what I'm finding in this case with this book, this NaNoWriMo. I totally did not see that coming, but I'm really glad that I did have that idea because I'm like 1,000 million times more excited to write this book now. And just something about dual point of views. When I don't write dual point of views, I think that might be it, that I feel like something is missing. I'm just like, no. I need to switch point of views. It's just, I prefer a story that way. I prefer reading books that way. Some people don't prefer it. I do. So usually you write what you read and you prefer to write what you prefer to read. So I should know this about myself by now, but I didn't think there was another story really with this other side character until I thought about it. And then I'm like, ooh, yes, there is. There is a lot of story to tell here. So I'm very excited for that. Hopefully the next few weeks will be a little more straightforward for me now that I know exactly what I'm writing, and I'm very excited for it, and it's re-outlined and it is ready to go. I'm really looking forward to this. It's gonna be interesting. So that's it for me for now. I will be back next week with another Nano vlog, and until then, comment below and tell me, how is your NaNoWriMo going? How is your book going? Did any unexpected thing pop up and you're like, oh my gosh, I have to change the whole outline? No? Just me? That's really sad if it's just me. Hopefully it's not just me. Smash that like button if you liked this video, and be sure to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, because I post writing videos and publishing videos every single Wednesday except for this month. This month is special because it's November, it's NaNoWriMo, we are vlogging. So I will see you in the next vlog. Rock on.